Okay, now we're going to go through plucking. Okay, plucking is basically using your right hand or the fingers to just pluck through all the strings. Okay, so there are a few rules to plucking, and I hope that it can help you to actually pluck better in the future. It's not really to be rigid or to limit you in any way, but it actually helps you. Okay, so for me, I prefer to leave a bit of fingernail so that I can pluck with a brighter tone. Okay, so one of the basic rules is that your thumb is in charge of the top 3 bass strings. It's number 6, number 5, and number 4. Okay, and your index finger, middle finger, and ring finger is in charge of the 3rd, 2nd, and the 1st string. Okay, so just without any chord, I'm just going to play it through once. Okay, so another rule is that as you pluck, right, okay, just observe me for a while. If I do this, it's not right. Come back to. Okay, if you caught it and observed it, basically it's, what I'm doing is, when I pluck with my other fingers, the index, middle, and ring, I shouldn't be plucking it sideways, like this. Okay, this reduces accuracy a lot, and you should actually be plucking, not fully perpendicular, but just really try to be as perpendicular as you can. See, when you do that, as you practice more, the accuracy will improve a lot faster. All right. So, and just a general rule for this one is that your thumb has got to be ahead of your other fingers. All right. From your perspective, right? Your thumb is always more towards the left side. So for a viewer, it's the right side, right? Okay, so your other fingers cannot be ahead of your thumb. It can't be like this. Your thumb can't be behind your other fingers. Okay, I hope this makes sense to you. Okay, so we're going to go through some basic plucking exercises that can help you to develop the muscle memory for your plucking, and hopefully it can help you to develop some fluidity in your plucking as well. So as you pluck, you wouldn't want to, be very choppy, like you wouldn't want that, right? You want like smooth. Okay, so there are exercises involved that can help you to develop this kind of fluidity in your plucking. Okay, so this is one of the plucking exercises that I got from a classical teacher back then. So let me just play it through once for you. Okay, so what's going on here is bass, number 6 string, 3rd, 2nd, 1st, back to 2nd, and 3rd. All right, so this is actually in a group of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so yeah, you can just play it through slowly. Try not to be choppy in your playing. Yeah, that's not good. Okay, so it's good to practice with a metronome, right? So I'm going to set my metronome to 60 beats per minute, and I'm going to put triplets in interval. So it sounds like this. Yep, so I'm just going to play it through once. This is quite fast, so I'm going to just slow it down a bit. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, so that's what I can do. And as you just go faster and faster, just bear in mind that to really practice with the metronome so that you will not, deviate from the actual tempo. Okay, the next exercise is something slightly more complicated. Okay, I'm just going to play it through another time for you. Okay, so what's going on here is the bass, okay, then the third string, second, third string again, then the first string, third string, second string, third string. So you can look at it in groups, okay? So the bass first, 3, 2, 3, right? Okay, then 1, 3, 2, 3. So it's like 6, 2, 3, 6, 3, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3. 6, 3, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3. Yep, so that's the pattern that you can try to use to remember this plucking pattern. Okay? Same, you gotta practice with metronome to be able to really keep your tempo consistent. Alright? So as you practice, just don't be too rigid, just really try to let your fingers run loose, just. You can probably do this anywhere, like as you watch TV or as you, in your free time, you can just do this. Okay, if you know chords, that'll be great. You can actually incorporate these plucking patterns into chords. So I really like the G chord, so I'm just gonna demonstrate it with the G chord one more time. Okay, so the first plucking pattern, right, with the G chord. Second plucking pattern. Okay, you can actually almost start hearing songs that are played this way, right? So if you are someone who is slightly more advanced, you're able to change chords quickly, you can also incorporate this plucking pattern and it'll sound pretty nice. Okay, so let me just play through G, C, and D, and probably add an E minor. Yep. So you see, it sounds pretty nice, and you can just really start to imagine songs coming up from it. So of course, as you play songs, we are not restricted by just the plucking pattern itself. The plucking pattern is to help you develop the technique of plucking so that it can be fluid and it can be smooth. We do not restrict ourselves to plucking patterns as we play. We actually play different patterns, as we go along. So one thing I would encourage you is to just listen to songs that has acoustic guitar, plucking especially, and just try to slow it down, use a software or something, and listen out to how does the artist, the musician, use different patterns to form a song. This will really help you to add to your repertoire of rhythmic playing pertaining to plucking. So hope this plucking lesson helps you, and just encourage you to listen more and practice more.